Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Don't mind like the background and the lighting and stuff. I'm having to just sit in front of a massive window at Dan's. I'm pretty much like kind of moved in with Dan now, so I need to sort out like a filming setup, but I just wanted to get this video filmed today really quick because I only got a parcel yesterday, which is Tuesday, and the sale starts on Saturday. So as you can tell by the title of this video, it's going to be all about Alphalete's birthday sale, mainly focusing on the items that are dropping that are going to be new for the sale, but I will run you over a few things. I've got a bit of information to give you. So the sale starts on Saturday, February the 19th at 12 PM CST, which is 6 PM UK time, and it lasts for 72 hours. So it ends Tuesday, February the 22nd, 12 PM CST. So that's 6 PM. Again, all existing items will be discounted up to 70% off, and there will be over 150 discounted items. Now, we've got like all this information available now, so in the description box there will be linked the launch guide PDF for the new stuff, the link for the women's discounts, and the link for the men's discounts, so you can see exactly how much things are going to be, what they're going to be discounted by. It will only show up one colourway on the discount sheets, by the way, because otherwise that's like literally like thousands of items to go through. But typically that means that all colourways will be that price, if that makes sense, other than like the Amplify shorts. Obviously the newer ones, the newer colours that I'm going to go over in this video will be less discounted than the older Amplify short colours. Kind of just think the longer something's been on the site, the more discount it's likely to have, and think of colourways in that way as well. I'll link all that down below. I will also link below my Alphalete Product Bible. Thank you to the girl on Instagram who named it that for me. So on Black Friday I made like a Black Friday cheat sheet, and I basically did like a synopsis, so like sizing advice, thoughts, would I recommend the product on every single product from Alphalete that I have tried, and I have now updated it to include all the recent launches. So it's basically like an ultimate guide to Alphalete's products. Obviously it's through my opinions, through my lens, so people will have different opinions on different products, but it's a good place to start. And if you are like new to Alphalete, I think it's a really good little resource to use. Not to shoot my own horn, but there's a lot of products on the website, and it basically will just help you filter through what you kind of want to be spending your money on, sort of thing. That guide, by the way, also has some information on like how to get what you want from a sale, so like top tips for how to get what you want, because it will be hectic. The discounts are better than the Black Friday discounts, so if you are wanting something, I hate FOMO marketing, but you do need to be on the site at the time that it goes live. If you are wanting something like Amplify, anything seamless, to be honest, the most random stuff sells out when they do a sale like this. It's bigger than Black Friday. You need to be on the website when it all comes out. But my tips and stuff like paying with PayPal, all that sort of stuff, I've gone over them in the documents, so check that out. Also linked down below will be the Alphalete haul that I did when I went over the halos, because the halos never ended up launching back way when. They're now launching with the birthday sale, so they will be discounted, but my thoughts and opinions have not changed on them. They're still the exact same. So I do have a pair of halo leggings here, and this is the bloom colour. I'm not going to go over them in this video because I've already reviewed them in depth, so I'm going to leave that linked down below. That video also has colour comparisons of all these. Oh, that's bright pink, that's an old one. That video also has colour comparisons of these colours with other colours, so things like mandarin, the burnt orange from ages ago in the halos. All the colour comparisons are in that video. They're not going to be in this one, and I will do some extra ones on Instagram. If I haven't done the colour in that video, it's because I don't have it. So colour comparisons are also in that video. They've already been done. If you are new here, then you might not know, but I do have a support code with Alphalete, which is just Amy, A-M-Y. If you do find this video helpful, it would mean a lot if you could use it, and do let me know if you do use it so I can see what you're picking up, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I love seeing what you guys pick up, and I also always make sure that I go through and personally thank everyone, because ultimately I wouldn't be doing these videos if no one was using my support code. So yeah, support code Amy if you want to use it. If you don't want to use it, that's fine. If you want to use someone else's, also fine. I also just want to put this little piece in here. I'm halfway through filming the video, but I've just remembered. I know that people might have like a bit of anxiety about ordering from Alphalete during a sale period if you had issues with the Black Friday sale. I know it's left a bit of a bad taste in some people's mouths that they are doing another sale when some people still haven't had issues with their Black Friday orders sorted, or they're waiting on orders from before, because obviously the higher the influx of orders, which it will be high this weekend, it's a sale, it's a bigger sale than Black Friday for Alphalete. I understand that it's gonna leave a bad taste in some people's mouths, so I just want to say, if you are ordering during a sale period, just be prepared to wait a lot longer for your order to come. I know that it might say it'll come in X to Y days when you order it on the website, but just take it with a pinch of salt. It might take a bit longer, and if you had an issue on Black Friday and you're not comfortable ordering during a sale period again, I completely understand. But yeah, I've just remembered about that, and I didn't want to go through the video and go through all the products without mentioning that. But yeah, I would hope that they've sorted the issue out from Black Friday now. So yeah, I'm just going to get into the items like I've just said, but I'm just going to reiterate it. I'm not doing the halos in this video. I've already done them and it'll be linked down below. But if you want a really brief summary of this product, you need to size up one size, if not two sizes. I've tried an extra small and a small in these. Bear in mind, my measurements are 32 double D bust, 24-inch waist, 39-ish around like the widest point of my glutes. I'm 5'6". The inside of my leg is 28 inches. I am more of a long torso girl than like height coming from my legs. I have an extra small and a small in these, and I would need a medium to be able to wear these comfortably and feel like they're not going to break at the seams. And I've gone over it in that video. I've compared them to the old halos. I personally don't think, by the look of the stitching on these, that it looks like the issues have been fixed, and so I personally don't want to recommend this product from Alphalete. They've got so many amazing products that you could get that I can like confidently tell you to buy. I'm not going to tell you to get these just for the sake of it. If you want a really compressive legging that's not that flattering on the glutes, and you're willing to give it a risk with the seams to see if they do hold up over time or not, go for it. Me personally, I'm not going to personally recommend these to anyone. And also, to be honest, I understand that like there's sizing issues between different products. Some products fit smaller, some fit tighter, but when you've got a product where some people, i.e. myself, has to size up two sizes, to me that's just really unfair, because the people who already take a larger size in Alphalete, there won't always be two sizes up for them to get, so then that excludes them from being able to enjoy a product, which I think is pretty unfair, to be honest. So as it stands, brief synopsis is I don't recommend these. If you want to know exactly why, full in detail review, features, all that sort of stuff, fit, sheerness, squat proofness, camel toe issues, video is linked down below. Before I get into the Amplify shorts, I just want to say really quickly, I love Alphalete as a brand, and I don't think it's been any secret that like there's been some issues that I have pointed out in my hauls with some products that they have dropped as of recently. Like when Amplify first launched Black Friday, oh my god, I was so obsessed. Like they had colours like viola, which were not sheer, like you couldn't see through them. Like the biker shorts were incredible. Like I was so obsessed with Amplify. And I feel like some people might watch my video today, or maybe some more recent ones that I've done, and think, oh my god, she's so negative. The thing is, Alphalete products, even when a product is on sale, they're expensive. Like these products, they're not cheap, they're expensive. What I'm about to say doesn't mean that I'm saying that they're not worth the price, but I just want to put things into perspective. For example, with the halo leggings like I've just spoken about. Now, Sale price, you'll be able to see what kind of sale price they're going to be on at, but typically those leggings would run you anywhere between 50 and 60 Great British pounds. Now, when you are an influencer, fitness influencer, any kind of influencer, you get sent so much stuff for free, and I'm really grateful that I get the chance to do these videos in advance, that I get to have so many bloody gym outfit options. Like, it's obscene, and I'm so grateful for it. However, when you are getting sent so much free stuff, it's very easy to become disattached, ignorant, disillusioned by the prices of things. Because you've got it for free, you might not necessarily think about, if I was, you know, spending my own money on this, would I actually be happy to pay the price for it, sort of thing. And that's why I'm not putting my recommendations behind the halos personally, because there was issues with ripping last time, and when I've looked at the seams, I think there might be some issues again, and I just don't want my recommendations put behind that when I have a feeling that something's going to go wrong with them, and they're expensive. Like, when I used to work at TK Maxx, I remember that hours used to go by and I used to be thinking, oh my god, I've done like 4 hours now. I can't remember what I was on. I think I was on like £7, maybe like £8 something an hour. And I used to think, oh my god, like that's a pair of like gym leggings, because I just started going to the gym. Or like, ooh, that's a pair of like Vans, whatever, as like the hours went by. Ultimately, a lot of the people who make hauls for any brand, even if it's beyond fitness, are earning significantly more than the audience that they are making those videos for. So I never want to like recommend a product that's bloody expensive and would be some people's like full day's worth wage spent on a product if I can't fully recommend it, basically. I was speaking about this on Instagram earlier, and I feel like how I said it on Instagram earlier kind of made more sense, so I might actually just put that clip in here. I don't want it to come across as I'm just being a negative Nelly, but like, I started doing these reviews and I was spending like £400 a drop on Alphalete, and when I was spending my own money, like obviously I'm attaching a lot more investment into the product, and I don't ever want to change the way I do reviews just because I'm working for someone or because I'm getting things for free, if that makes sense. Like, some of the things I'm about to mention with the new Amplify shorts is stuff that if I had ordered and been a consumer, I would pick up on. So I want you guys to be able to make informed decisions about what you're buying, whether you're getting it at a discounted price in the sale or you're buying it at a full price throughout the rest of the year. I want you to be able to make an informed decision, and ultimately, if I skirt over the negative points just to make more money and get more support, you're not going to be able to make an informed decision. Does that kind of make sense? Basically, in a nutshell, just know that I will always come at my reviews, whether I work with brand or not, from a consumer perspective, not from a I'm getting all this stuff for free so I don't understand money perspective. Anyway, on to more products. So we've got the Amplify shorts. Now I'm going to insert some clips here which I have just pre-filmed of like things laid over, so you can see any length differences, if these ones are longer than the ones that have dropped before, and all that sort of stuff. So you can see that. I'm going to pop those in now so you can see those. Laid all the shorts that I have on top of each other so that you can see like sizing wise any differences. The waistbands are all very consistent on these. The blue has like a tiny bit more, but like the waistbands are pretty consistent. The lengths are not as consistent, so the pink are definitely the shortest, and then the blue and green are pretty equal, and the orange has definitely got the longest length. Another question I've been asked, which is, are these shorts any longer? Now I've put them over the hot pink one from a few launches back. As you can see, waistband to bottom, they're actually like pretty much identical as a short. The only difference is so like the overall length right from the top to the bottom is the exact same. The only difference is here, so where this part meets here, if I compare that point to this one, there's basically like an extra width of this seam on the new ones, but I've only actually found this to be true for the orange colour, so they're not inherently longer. I think it's just a sizing discrepancy thing between colourways, but yeah, thought I would just show you that they are the same length. It's just, for me, the orange one, this is longer, but it's not the same for any other colour. So yeah, I have the shorts in every single colour. So like I've just said, I'm filming in front of a like big window, so it's natural lighting. But my camera's really shit, guys. Can someone recommend me a new camera? Because I've got a Canon G7X currently, and like it's not, I don't think it's picking up the colours quite spot on. Yeah, I've got the Frozen Spring colour, which is like a green. I've got the Bloom colour, which this is very unique. This Alphalete haven't done a colour like this before. Now when I put it next to this baby pink hoodie, I feel like you can tell it's got more purple in it. If I was to describe this colour, I'd say it's more like magenta, like a pinky purple magenta. It's showing up a bit more purple on camera, I think, because it's next to my hoodie. But yeah, if I had to describe it, I would say magenta. We've got the cheeky coral colour, and we've also got the ice blue colour. Now, I'm not going to go over too much about them. I've gone over the features and stuff so many times, so I'm just going to skirt over that very quickly before I get into the rest of it. No front seam, bum scrunch on the back. None of mine are attached to the gusset. 3-tier waistband, so as it moves up it gets more and more compressive, so it's like, and then Alphalete logo on the back. Now one thing that I noticed straight away, which I've actually never had this happen to me before, but when I put it on Instagram people said that they've had this issue before, is that, so this is like a previous Amplify short, and then this is the new one, and all my new ones are like this. Like the logo, can you see it's like bumpy? And I don't know why, and I've not seen that on anyone else's hauls, so I think maybe I've got like a bad batch logo wise, because it's like very bumpy. It's like the stitching, because it's stitched in, it's forever stitching, so it doesn't like peel off or anything. I think it almost looks like the stitching's been done a bit like too tight. But yeah, I wear an extra small in these, and yeah, I personally like to wear an extra small. I've gone over this before. I could size up to a small, but then it's not quite as compressive on my waist, so I don't find it to be as flattering. I don't find it as like form-fitting. And also in a small, they don't dig into my thigh as much. Now, some people don't want a short that digs into their thigh, but for me personally, I quite like it because, I've said it before, it stops it from rolling up too high and exposing my bum cheek. So I like a short to dig in a little bit. Now it's not digging in to the point where it's uncomfortable, but it's just something to be aware of, that they will dig into your thigh. So if you don't want them to dig into your thigh and you want a bit more room and a little bit less with Amplify, if you are between sizes, I would always advise you to go up a size. But for me personally, I've tried a small, I've tried an extra small, and I definitely prefer the way that an extra small fits me. We're gonna get into the shenanigans that I have personally had issues with these shorts. Now, in the try on clips, like I've just said, my camera, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it doesn't pick things up quite as well as my actual eye does, or my iPhone. So I'm gonna put some iPhone clips in for you to see, because we're going to talk about squat proofness, or should I say stand proofness. Now, the camera hasn't picked it up as much, so very realistically, I'm going to be completely honest, guys. If I wanted to, I could be like, yeah guys, there's no issue with these. They're not sheer, because I'm not sure if the camera has picked it up, and I wore nude underwear for these try-on clips. I normally wear a dark colour, but I've already got some dark colour clips, so I thought I'll wear nude and be fair, because let's be honest, you're a bit of an idiot, no offense, you're a bit of an idiot if you want to wear a dark coloured underwear with colours this light. Like, you're obviously going to be able to see it. I'm going to put in a clip, or a picture, should we say, of what these look like with dark grey underwear on in the coral colour. And I'm going to put in a picture of what these look like in the coral colour, again, for consistency, with nude underwear. Like skin coloured Skims underwear is what I had on in that picture, and also what I had on in the try-on clips that I did. I just assumed that these colours were solid, because on everyone's pictures and stuff that I've seen, they look solid to me. So I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit of a shock to my system when I actually put these on. The coral and the Frozen Spring, even with nude underwear, you can see your underwear even when you stood up. and like Dan was looking at me like trying some of these on yesterday, and he was like, you can literally see everything. Like they're they pull very sheer, I'm not gonna lie. Even when I'm stood up, you can see my underwear with nude underwear on. And then in terms of like going up the scale, the pink is like then a bit more solid, not quite as sheer. You can still see it at the mesh paneling bits at the side, and you can see it like faintly, but kind of not, it's not like quite as bad. And then the ice blue, weirdly, I thought this would be like one of the worst colours, is actually the most solid in colour, but you can still see something. None of these are completely stand-up proof, even with nude underwear on me. I just wanted to go over that very quick because I honestly don't know how we're gonna get around it. Now for me personally, I really like wearing like socks and a big oversized t-shirt over my shorts when I'm in the gym. I think it looks really good. It makes, something about it makes me lift heavier. Like it's an anabolic effect, guys. Baggy t-shirt and like high socks with shorts, and then your quads are popping out, it's just chef's kiss. So for me personally, it's not too much of an issue because I tend to keep my pump cover. I really don't know why we started using that word, but we're using it. I tend to keep it on throughout my entire session, to be honest, unless I'm feeling extra like, look at my bloody muscles. If I'm in like an extra like attention seeking mood, I might take it off. I might even chuck it into the back so you can see the bunda. But generally speaking, I actually just keep my pump cover on. Like I feel more comfortable. I don't worry so much about how I look, and I just get on with my lift, and I find I lift heavier. So for me personally, it's not a huge issue. But if you have the intention of wearing these with just a sports bra or a crop top, getting a matching set with like the long sleeves, just be aware of it. Now you're going to get people, and I've had suggestions in my DMs already because I've posted it on Instagram, saying to go commando in these. Do not go commando in these shorts, please, for the love of God. I try not to tell people what to do. If you will go commando in the gym, you do you. I actually think, you know, yeah, you do you. Don't bother me that people go commando in the gym, but to go commando to hide the fact that you can see your underwear, even nude underwear, through these colours in the gym, I would personally, for me, I mean, oh God, I'm crazy. I'd rather someone see my underwear than see my entire internal organs and vagina. It might end up on the dark side of Twitter. It might end up on the dark web. It might end up on God knows where. Please do not go commando in these shorts. Maybe in the blue. Like, maybe in the blue. If you go up a size, if you go up 1 to 2 sizes in these, you can probably go commando in these, in the blue. But please, if you are just getting your normal size and you plan to do like pump cover, please wear underwear. Please wear underwear. Also, if you're like a let the hair flow free kind of girl, you're gonna see the hair through it. Just something to bear in mind. So yeah, that's the sheerness of these. If you are concerned about sheerness, go up a size, and it will be less bad. You'll probably be able to get away with it with nude underwear if you go up a size in these. Might not have the same fit that you want, but you know, if you're wanting to wear these out and about and you're wanting to wear them with nothing over them, probably worth it. In terms of sweatproofness, these colours are not sweatproof, which is really weird to me. Like I wore the blue this morning. I can't really speak for the rest, but they're all very similar in tone, so I'm kind of guessing that it's going to be the same for all. So I wore the blue set to the gym this morning. They're not sweatproof, which is weird to me because Amplify normally are. Like I normally don't have an issue with it, but these do show sweat, so just be aware of this. Camel toe wise, I feel like every launch with Amplify, the camel toe is getting worse for me. Like, I don't know if I'm just like gaining weight on it, or I don't know what's going on, because it's getting worse every time. It just seems to be getting worse. The camel toe situation is just kind of getting worse for me as launches go on, and I think that's because of the material change, which I'm gonna go over again because you girlies know I love to talk about the material of the Amplify, tell you what launches it's most similar to, because there are discrepancies from when it first started. Yeah, you will get I personally do get a camel toe with these, but it does depend on your anatomy whether you get a camel toe or not. Just something to be aware of. I never used to get I don't get a camel toe in any of the old Amplify, which I still wear. Like, I always wear the biker shorts. Please, for the love of God, Alphalete, I'm begging you, bring back the biker shorts. Bring back the biker shorts. They were so good. They were so good. You already know what the original launches of Amplify were like if you've watched any of my old videos. So if you got the Amplify on the first Black Friday when they came out, which was a year ago, the Black Friday just gone, or their birthday sale, so a year ago today, that was the old kind of material. Now, Alphalete have never said that they've changed the material, but it has changed, whether it was purposely done or there's been like a manufacturing change or whatever. The material has changed. It used to be more matte, more thick, more compressive, and a bit less stretchy, a bit less soft. They were still soft, don't get me wrong, they weren't rough or uncomfortable to wear, but like, they weren't as soft as they are now. Whereas now, they've kind of developed into a tight kind of material. It's a lot softer, a lot more stretchy, but with that comes the sheerness. Like, it is kind of like the nature of the material that they are now. People seem to be 50-50. Some people love the older material, some people like the newer one. For me personally, I kind of go between. Some days I'm like, oh, I prefer this. I think it depends what kind of mood I'm in. If I want something buttery soft on my skin, I prefer the newer stuff. If I want something a bit more, then I prefer the older stuff. In terms of this launch, all the colours feel the same to me. I don't think there's like a big discrepancy between any of the colours. For me personally, the only one that feels slightly different is the Frozen Spring colour. It feels a little bit less stretchy than the others and a little bit less soft, but they're all very, very similar. They are more similar to if you have the charcoal or the hot pink Amplify. They're very, very similar in feel to that, but these feel a little bit thicker. Like, they almost feel like, if I show you up close, it almost feels like there's like a fluffiness to the material. Like, they definitely feel like a thicker tight now. If I show you my trusty ring test, they're definitely, you know, much sheerer than the originals were. You can see my rings through it, and that's pretty much the same across all colours. Even the Frozen Spring, which feels a bit rougher, you can see my nickel. Oh my god, you can see my nails. Let me do it on all the colours actually, so you can see what I mean. You can see my nails there, you can see my ring, knuckles, all that sort of stuff. This is what I mean. The icy blue has definitely got the most, the least see-throughness to it. But if you did that to any of the old Amplifiers, you wouldn't see anything through it from like the first two launches. So like Ivy, Rainfall, they were very solid colours. So yeah, material wise, on the same path as recent launches, similar to the hot pink, similar to the charcoal, soft, fluffy almost feeling, thick tight material. This material, like this thicker kind of like tight like material, is more prone to pilling. If you're going to do like hip thrusts and stuff, honestly, make sure that you've got a baggy t-shirt that can kind of go under the shorts or leggings, because especially if you're doing it off like the gym kind of rough texture floor, feeling floors, they are susceptible to pilling now. So it is something that you do need to be aware of. The material is more susceptible to snagging as well, so be aware of that also. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on that. I've had a few questions about like colour comparisons, which like I said, I've gone over these in the video that I'll link in the description below. But for people wondering about like the coral colour, it's nothing like Mandarin. Like, it's a completely different colour. If you look in the video I've linked in the description at the colour comparisons, you'll see it's a very different colour. I know that people think these are just different shades of the last drop, but they're actually not. They're completely different in tone, brightness. They're not like one shade lighter, they're like a completely different vibe. It's like a bright pastel kind of colour. If I was going to recommend any colour, I like the coral on me most, but it's the most sheer, so I'm like not 100% sure about it. So I would recommend the icy blue the most out of all the colours. If you're looking for a more solid one, more likely to be squat proof, but still not 100% squat proof. None of them are on me, none of them are 100% stand up proof on me. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go over is the Revival bras. The Impact bra is also coming out in this drop, which you will see, but I didn't pick one of those up because I will wear these more. I like the Impact bra, but I didn't really need 2 bras in the bloom colour, and I'd rather have the Revival bra. I'm going to put a clip in now which shows you a comparison between the old Revival bras, if you've had one before, and the new ones, because they are slightly different. Something else that I wanted to show you is a comparison of the old Revival bra. Now I've had this for like a long while, maybe like 2 years, to the new one. So as you can see, they're fitting a bit smaller. I'd say, I mean, that's probably a good like inch, half an inch. So yeah, they're definitely running a bit smaller, and they're also lower in neckline. The back detail is the same, but they are lower in neckline. For me, it hasn't impacted sizing. I'm still an extra small in both, but just something to be aware of. I actually prefer the newer one. I think it's more flattering, makes your boobs look really good, and I don't really get anything hanging out of the side in these. But yeah, I thought I'd just show you that dead quick. Ooh, broken nail, getting it fixed tomorrow, don't worry. So now that you can see the difference between the two, I will just run you over the features dead quick. They're a very plain bra, and I highly recommend this bra from Alphalete. It's a very simple, plain bra, and the colours are really cute, and they are bringing it out in black, so you can get something that's going to go with everything. So from the front, very, very plain. It's got a deeper neckline than the old Revival bras did, but it's kind of like a scoop neck, and then the straps at the top come into these 2 little thinner ones, crosses over at the back, and they're kind of interlaced like that. And then you've got the Alphalete logo branding in forever stitching on the bottom. Now a lot of these bras match the shorts, and they are like dead on colour matches. You don't need to worry about them being a little bit off. I've got the icy blue, I've got the bloom, and I've got the charcoal colour. This is a dead match for the charcoal that launched previously, so if you're wanting a matching set, definitely recommend picking up one of these bras. There's also the long sleeve tops, which I'll go over in a second. There's not much to talk about with these. They come with padding. I personally take the padding out because I don't like it. They are flattering on your boobs. I personally, sometimes with Alphalete, so I get these in an extra small. Sometimes with Alphalete, I wish they did an extra small plus for people who've got bigger boobs but still a smaller back size, because if I size up to a small, the bands are too big in Alphalete, but sometimes my boobs spill out of the side here in an extra small. I don't get any side spilling with these. They're a really good fit, really comfortable. Support wise, they're not super high support, they're like low to medium support. I've got fake boobs, so do take what I'm saying about support with a pinch of salt. But yeah, material wise, they are the exact same material as the seamless Amplify range. They match really well. You've obviously got the ribbon at the bottom where it comes a little bit tighter. Honestly, these are just really comfortable. They're not too tight on your traps. Obviously, they don't have adjustable straps, so you can't like customize it, but to be honest, I don't really think you need to. They're just a really comfortable bra. Staple, I love a bit of a crossy back. I love this bra from Alphalete. If you are picking something up this weekend, I would definitely recommend getting your little paws on a Revival bra. And if you do, let me know, because I want to know that you've got one based off my recommendation. The sports bras go quick, especially in like extra small and small, so if you want one of these, you need to be on the site at the time. The Amplify shorts will also go quick. If you're wanting a pair of those, you need to be on the site when the sale goes live to try and get one. Okay, so next in the seamless range, we have the return of the long sleeve crop tops. Now these are just chef's kiss. Like they're so soft, they're so comfortable. I wear these in an extra small. To me, these are like an Alphalete classic. Like, oh, I love these tops, and they're so bloody soft. They're like half the thickness of the Amplify shorts and leggings, so they're literally like a thin, fluffy feeling tight on your upper body, and I just love these. I actually prefer the material change when it comes to the tops, because they're much more comfortable to wear and so much softer. Like, oh girl, trust me. So I've got these in the blue, the icy blue, the charcoal, which I love. This is such an underrated colour from Alphalete, can I just say. And also, if you're looking for like a colour combo that's not a dead match, the charcoal and the cheeky coral colour goes really well together. Random. But if you can get the core t-shirt with some charcoal bottoms, or like the other way round, so like a charcoal top with some orange bottoms, it goes really well. Like, look, I've worn it to the gym before and I've been like, damn, like I look tanned, I look good. So as I was saying, Amplify long sleeve crop. It's just a long sleeve crop. You've got this like ribbed band at the bottom. Alphalete logo is here, and it's like not stitched on. It's like a very flat sticker. Oh my god, my nails really need doing. I'm getting them done tomorrow. Please don't judge me. So yeah, sticker on there. Super plain on the front, and then on the back you've got this kind of like paneling detail here. They're really, really flattering. They will cover a sports bra. They fit really well over the Revival bras. These are definitely thicker than like the Arctic blue colour, which I found to just be really, really sheer and like completely see-through. This blue is definitely a lot more solid, way more like wearable. It doesn't look ridiculously see-through. None of the colours are like ridiculously see-through. They're all very soft, they're all very stretchy, they're all very thin, very breathable, not sweat proof. You will see sweat in these. The only difference is the charcoal one definitely feels a bit tighter, a bit more snug, a little bit less stretch to it. I wouldn't go up to a size small in it, but just be aware if you're getting the charcoal and probably the black, I'm gonna guess, because they're darker colours, they do fit a little bit tighter and they're a little bit less stretchy than the other colours. Not to the point where you need to size up, but just something to bear in mind. I really, really like these tops. I probably don't get as much wear out of them as I should, because I just end up wearing the like black pullover like day to day to run errands, and obviously when I'm in the gym I kind of wear like big baggy t-shirts. I don't really wear these anymore, but on the odd occasion that I do, I always think, oh my god, I look like a little Power Ranger, especially in a matching set. Especially in these bright colours, you would literally look like a little Power Ranger in the gym. So yeah, these are really, really cute. I really, really like these tops. I definitely recommend them. And yeah, they're perfect for like day-to-day stuff or training in. Just be aware, you're gonna see sweat through these. Okay, now to move on to some of their premium collection. I've got some tops. So I've got the women's long sleeve crop, which is just a black long sleeve crop t-shirt, as you're gonna see in the try on clip. It says it's made of proprietary premium 4-fibre blend, wrinkle resistant material. These are new, by the way, they've not like launched before. Moisture wicking and lightweight fabric, mid-waist crop length, crew neckline, reinforced seams, raglan sleeve construction, I don't know what that means, form fitting, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's just it's like a thin, breathable, super soft jersey material. These are really comfortable. I've not like worn them in the gym, so I can't say if they are like moisture wicking or sweat proof, because to me these are more of like an athleisure piece than a wear in the gym piece. It's not like performance material sort of thing. It's more of a comfy, chill top in my opinion. You could wear it to the gym, but like it's a jersey material. It's not like the seamless material or anything like that. But yeah, it's just, I mean, it's a really, really plain long sleeve top. The sleeves are a really, really good length. You've got the Alphalete logo on this like embossed thick rubber sticker on the back, which I actually really like. I think they're really nice. And then the only thing to note is it kind of like dips down. The hem kind of dips down at the back, so it's a little bit longer at the back than it is at the front. But yeah, it covers like the bottom of like my ribs, comes to like just above belly button kind of area. Really soft, feels really nice. Yeah, if you're in need of like a jersey material long sleeve crop top and you want to get one at sale price, I recommend these. They feel nice quality, they feel soft, they feel thick. There's not much to say, to be honest. It is essentially just a long sleeve black crop top, and obviously I'll put on the screen the other colours that is coming in. What else have I got? So I've also got the women's Evo tank, which has got like a boot neck. I think I swear it said like boot neck on the packaging when I got it out, but it's basically a turtleneck. Do Americans call it a boot neck? Is that an American thing, guys? To me it's turtleneck. But yeah, it's got a really tight turtleneck at the top. The sleeve's kind of like a drop sleeve, so you've got a lot of room there. It's a long full length top. The hem is kind of like round and flowy at the bottom. I've got this in an extra small. I've also got the Amplify long sleeve crops in a size extra small, and the tops I've just gone over in an extra small. And I wouldn't size up, I wouldn't size down. They're very, very much true to size. With these tops, I've got an extra small, and it fits quite like tight and stuff over my chest. It's very tight around my neck, I'm not gonna lie, it was quite hard to get on. And then it's kind of flowy around the bottom. I could probably take a size small just to make this a little bit less tight, because it does feel a bit too snug for my liking. It's a bit too choky for my personal preference when it comes to a top. So yeah, just something to be aware of. If you've got like a fat head, I've got a pretty fat head, you might need to size up to get your little brain, that brain full of knowledge, that's why your head's so big. You might need to size up to get it through. The turtleneck, I don't know why, but it's really quite tight. If you've got like a wide neck as well, definitely size up, because otherwise it's going to feel quite uncomfortable. But yeah, other than that, it's the same material as the long sleeve crop I've just shown you. So like a thin jersey material, very breathable, very soft, very lightweight. On the back, you've got the Alphalete logo in the same kind of thing again. I kind of wish this was in white, not gonna lie. I think that would have looked a bit better, personally. But yeah, that's just on the back of the neck. It's full length, so if you're in the market for a full length top, Alphalete have answered your prayers. There's some like seams at the back, but you'll see all that in the try on clip. Not my personal style, not my personal cup of tea. I wanted to give it a go just to see how it would fit, and it is a nice fit. It's like quite tight around like the chest and the waist, and then it kind of like flows out a bit. It's definitely a flattering top, but it's just not to my personal taste. And the neck thing is quite tight, in all honesty. It's a little bit tight. And we have the women's Evo twist tops. I've got this in the black, got it in the white, and I've also got it in, what colour is this? Blue Lagoon, which by the way goes really well with the charcoal colour, if you are wondering what kind of colours to pair it with. These are just a short sleeved crop top with, I mean, it says it in the name, the clue's in the name, a twist at the front. So it kind of like goes into a cute little knot. These kind of hit like, they cover like your ribs, and then they kind of come up a bit in the middle. So your belly button is out in these. They're not like a longer crop, they're very much a pretty standard crop. It hits just above the belly button if it didn't have the twist, but because the twist goes up, it's a little bit shorter in that middle area. Other than the twist, there's no like other like detailing to note on it. Got the Alphalete logo on the back and the embossed like rubber thing again. Yeah, there's not much to say on these. I've got an extra small. I personally think these fit true to size. I wouldn't need to size up, wouldn't need to size down. Yeah, I think they're a cute top. I think the Blue Lagoon colour is definitely my favourite. I think this is actually a really nice colour, and I feel like it looks really nice with my hair. They're super soft, and I'm definitely actually going to wear these a lot to chill in, because I think they're like a nicer crop top to wear. Like with the twist, it just looks a little bit nicer. So yeah, I actually really do like these. Out of all the tops that I'm kind of showing you, these are probably my favourite from the premium range that are coming out. But yeah, those are the women's Evo twist crop tops. And have the women's Evo crop, which I've got in the stone grey colour. Love this grey that Alphalete do. It's kind of like a concrete kind of colour. I just think it's a really nice shade of grey. This top is just a crop top, and then it's got this kind of detailing. The difference with this one is that the logo thing is on the left shoulder, but it's the same as the other tops in the range. Again, same material, so like thin, lightweight jersey material. But yeah, details wise, it's kind of got this like split detail and like a bit of a cut across the front, which you're gonna be able to tell more about in the try and clip. But yeah, and then it's got those seams on the back. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this top, which is why I only got it in one colourway. That's purely just because it's not really my cup of tea. I don't really wear these kinds of tops. It's not like a skin tight fit. It's kind of more of like a flowy crop top fit, and I feel like because I have boobs, it looks a bit weird on me. It might look a bit better if I went up to a size small, so maybe if you've got a bigger chest, size up in this if you are interested. It's definitely a longer crop than the other crop tops in the range, so if you want a bit of a longer, more like free-flowing crop top, this will definitely be your cup of tea, but it's definitely not my personal cup of tea. But yeah, moving on to the final two things, which is 2 pairs of joggers. So I've got the women's trace joggers in the colour coffee, which, sorry, can we have this colour in Amplify, because yes, like, don't get me wrong, I love mocha, but like, we need a rich brown. I really like this colour. So these are the trace joggers. I've never actually tried these before, I don't think, but to me these feel they feel very similar to like the premium or like the V2 joggers from Alphalete. The material is very similar, so if you have either of those, that is what the material of these feels like. Details wise, you've got a drawstring which is on the inside of these, so it's tucked away and hidden. Rise wise, these are like a mid-rise kind of jogger. They're definitely not high rise. They're more like mid to low. You've then got the Alphalete logo in like a sticker thing on the side. You've got 2 pockets which are pretty deep, big enough to fit a Pro Max phone in. And then details wise, the cuff is just like really long on these. So yeah, fit wise, they kind of fit like leggings on me in a size extra small. I think I would definitely prefer a size small in these because they're just a bit too, like, they look like a legging that's too big, if that makes sense. Like, they just look a bit off. So I personally would say to, if you're between sizes, which I kind of am, because like I've got like a bigger legs and bum and then I've got like a smaller waist, I would personally size up to small in these because you've got the drawstring so you can cinch it up anyway. And if you want a more oversized fit and you're not between sizes, definitely size up in these anyway because they are more of like a legging kind of fit jogger. But yeah, they're kind of like a spandexy, nylon-y kind of feel, and they've got like a, I suppose a fit you would describe as tapered because there's a bit more room around like the top and the thighs, and then it's very much like legging fit at the bottom. One thing to know, I don't have fat ankles, but I sometimes have this issue with Alphalete joggers and it keeps happening to me. This is very tight, so it's got this almost like hidden seam on the bottom. You can't really see it from the outside. So if I show you like during the rest of the cuff, like there's a lot of stretch there, but like I'm trying to pull the bottom seam apart at the same time, and like look how much the calf area is stretching compared to the bottom. Like, this really does not have much give in it. So if you've got big ankles, honestly, go up 1 or 2 sizes in these to make room for them because they're tight. Like, they're actually uncomfortably tight to the point where, as much as I like this colour, I'm probably not going to get the most wear out of these. They're definitely a smarter looking jogger because they've got that kind of like sheen to the material and they're a bit of a tighter fit. Definitely more of a smart looking jogger than a like comfy fit kind of jogger. But they are soft, they are comfortable to wear. Not my personal favourite jogger from Alphalete because I think they're quite unflattering on the bum. Like, this seam just cuts me off in a weird point. They also have a front seam, so if you pull these up too high you are going to get a camel toe. So just be aware of that. But yeah, the back seam kind of cuts me off in a weird place and makes my bum look a bit weird. Am I going to realistically wear it if I think about it? No. I'll reach for my Very Terry joggers. I'll reach for joggers that I've got from other things. I won't reach for these loads, and I know I won't, so I'm not going to pretend that I will. They're not a bad product, just not something I'm going to reach for loads. I know I won't. Moving on to the final product that I have to show you, which is actually a new product from Alphalete. I've just got these in black, and these are the Women's Infinity EXP Studio Pant. So it says high stretch jacquard race, I can't speak my line, is it? Waistband, water resistant, quick drying, elastic ankle cuffs, custom branded Alphalete flat profile drawstrings, Alphalete athletics in reflective print on the left hip, reinforced seam construction, reflective tape detailing on the left leg. So if I show you, I'll show you the drawstrings first before I turn them the right way around. They're kind of like this stretchy, thin, flat drawstring. I've never seen Alphalete do a drawstring like this before. I wear these in an extra small anyway, by the way, and I wouldn't size up or size down. I think these fit fine on me in an extra small in the way they're meant to fit. So the waistband is this kind of like, let me try and focus it. The waistband is this kind of like netted vibe. Like if I stretch it, you can see through it. It's really quite unique for Alphalete. This product's completely different to anything that they've done for women in particular before. Then you've got the drawstrings, which are like this, they're like flat. So you have 2 pockets on this on the right hand side. So you've got 2 pockets here, which are like super deep, like really deep pockets. You can fit plenty in them. And then on the right hand side, you've got a separate compartment zip away pocket. You can fit a phone in here, so it's more secure for a phone if that's your prerogative. And yeah, they've just got a cuff at the bottom, reflective print there, and then the Alphalete Athletics thing is here on the left hand side, and that's also reflective. So I've got these in the black colour. Material wise, they're kind of like, if you've had anything from the Infinity range, it's that kind of material, kind of like windbreaker running material, but like matte. Your legs will go like this when you walk. I feel like that's the best way to tell you what this material is like. Breathable joggers, they're not like a warm jogger, they're like a thin jogger. Like I don't think I'm gonna get much wear out of these. I'll probably wear them like around the house, but like the sound when I'm walking in them kind of annoys me, I'm not gonna lie. I was walking around them earlier and I was like, okay, the sound's kind of a little bit annoying. Yeah, kind of similar to like Very Terry and the Essential fit, but not quite as oversized. Yeah, I mean, I would say stay true to size with these if you want them to fit how they're intended to. If you want more of like an oversized fit, you can definitely go up a size because they've got the drawstring on the inside so you can tighten them. But for me personally, an extra small is fine. I just don't think I'm going to get much wear out of them, but they're not like a bad product. And to be honest, it's quite nice to see Alphalete doing something a bit. So that is everything that I had to show you for this haul. Just to reiterate, the birthday sale will begin this Saturday the 19th at 6 PM UK time and will end on Tuesday the 22nd at 6 PM UK time. The discounts, specific products will be linked down below. The launch PDF for all the new bits will be linked down below. Any product I've not gone over that's on that PDF is because I didn't receive it, because I didn't ask for it. My personal PDF that I made that's got every single product that I've tried from Alphalete on it, sizing advice, all that sort of stuff will also be linked down below. I've got all my YouTube hauls from like the past few years which people can refer to. I have a playlist of those which I will also leave linked down below. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to leave linked down below, but if I think of anything, it'll be linked down below. I hope this video was helpful. If you are interested in what my whole top picks are from like the entire Alphalete website, they are included in the PDF, which will be in the description box. They're like Alphalete Product Bible. If you go to the last page, they are on that page and you'll be able to see what my ultimate top picks are from Alphalete. If you've got any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below or message me on Instagram. I will make sure I get back to everyone before the sale begins at the weekend. Support Code Amy if you found this video useful and you want to support me. Yeah, I never want it to come off like ungrateful that I'm honest in these videos. I know that because I know that some people will look at it and think, oh my god, that's so ungrateful, like you've got sent all this stuff for free and you're saying like these negative things about it. But like, there's no point. If I recommend something to you and I know that there's like an issue and something that I've purposely held back to like get you more likely to buy it or to be more positive, I just think, ooh, like, no, I don't want to do that. I want to be honest. I want to keep doing my reviews how I've always done them. It's not going to change whether I work with a brand or not. I review how I review. That's kind of it. I kind of do what I say on the tin. Some people like it, some people hate it, and that's fine. I'm also going to timestamp below because this video will be long. I know it will. No, we're all like doing our sale videos and we'll be probably posting a lot of Instagram stories if you follow a lot of like the affiliates or athletes over the next few days. Please don't feel pressured to buy anything. You do not need to buy something just because it's on sale. Is it a good time to buy things that you've been wanting a while, or that you've had your eye on, or that you really want, or you might want to buy a gift for someone? Yeah, it's a good time to buy it when it's on sale. But if you are not in the position to do so right now, please do not buy it just because it's a sale. The last thing I want is anyone ended up in like a financial hole because they've spent too much on a sale. I don't want to preach at people over what to spend the money on. You can spend your money on what you want, but I know that there's like almost like a pressure to buy just because it's on sale. So just like give yourself some time over the next few days to watch videos, ask people questions, look at the PDFs, look at, you know, the product thing that I put together for you guys, and really think about what you want. Get your list kind of like whittled down and all that sort of stuff. So that you're going in with like a clear mindset and not just buying things because it's on sale. Also, if you don't want to shop the sale, that's also completely fine. You don't have to shop just because it's a sale. There's literally no pressure from me for you to buy. That is that. Last thing, very, very quickly, I know I said that was the last thing, no restocks. Nothing will restock for the sale. The purpose of the sale is to shift product. You know, the things that have been on there a while, they want to get rid of them. They're not going to be restocking for this sale. So anything that's not in stock on the website right now, it's not going to be in stock for the sale. I know that some people were a bit upset on Black Friday because the things that they wanted were sold out immediately in their sizes, in certain things, in certain colours, but the truth is it was already out of stock before the sale began and they were never gonna restock. And I don't know, I feel like we all made that quite clear, so I just want to make it clear again. They are not restocking things. Amplify leggings will not be restocked for the sale. If they're not currently in stock in your size, in the colour that you want, you're not going to be able to get them in the sale because they're not going to restock them. Any questions, any of that sort of stuff, let me know. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you found the video useful. Subscribe if you want to and you haven't already. And yeah, follow me on Instagram because I'll do some more colour comparisons on Instagram over the weekend, just at amyrookes. But yeah, I need to go now because I've been filming for like, what, 1.5 hours? But yeah, happy shopping. Enjoy. Let me know what you get if you get anything. If you don't get anything, that's also fine. Yeah, any questions, let a girl know. I feel like I've been repeating the same points for hours. Goodbye, guys.